Yo, what's going on? This is Preston. You are tuned in to Hear These Thoughts Podcast YouTube channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button when you guys get a chance because I'm on a mission to get 100 subscribers. It might not sound a lot to you guys, but it's a big milestone for me, one step at a time. But what I decided to do in this episode is actually check out the trailer for Drake's Scorpion, which is being dropped June 29th, this Friday. And I'm kind of on the fence of how I feel about this release. I loved God's Plan, but I wasn't really feeling I'm upset. And if he's going to I'm upset route with this album, I don't know how I feel about it. But hopefully this trailer will put me back on the side of being very excited about the Drake album. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check this thing out. I like how it looks. I like the kind of retro feel to it. June 29th. Where you taking this, Drake? Where we going? My nose itch. Sorry, guys. That was a long drive. Alright, he's in the booth. Scorpion. Alright, so that was the trailer for Scorpion. If you guys see me rubbing my nose a lot, my allergies is kicking in. It's about that time of the year. It's pollen pretty much everywhere. But besides that, I can go the basic route and say, you know what? He did this trailer that every rapper does for their first mixtape. They show them going into the booth and they're behind the mic. They're either about to say something, and once they're about to say something, it cut off and says when the mixtape or the album is going to be released. Sorry guys, my nose itch. When the album is going to be released. But I'm not going to do that with this one because Drake, when he does things, it's a lot of thought behind almost everything that he does. So I'm sure it's a lot more deeper than what it looks like on the surface than what meets the eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the conspiracy theory, deep diving, overanalyzing mind, and just kind of pick apart this video and trying to find some symbolisms in it. And plus, just saying it's a regular video isn't going to make this video any better. So let's have some fun with it. Now, the one thing that I did like about this video overall is I like the retro feel to it, the washed out colors, and the sounds in the background, the music in the background gives us that 80s thriller slasher type feel. And I really appreciate when people make videos or movies that call back to retro styles and does it appropriately, kind of like Stranger Things. Like there's a lot of movies that do that, but there's very few that actually does it right. Now when we're watching this video, you can see that Drake is sitting somewhere that's like very comfortable. It looks like a very expensive house, and then you see him kind of like shake himself off. It looks like he's waking himself up as he's dozing off, but also it looks like he's either can't go to sleep because he's thinking hard about something, like something's on his mind, and he's trying to contemplate whether he should do something about it or just relax and just go back to sleep or whatever. But instead, it looks like he chooses to shake himself off and be like, you know what, I'm going to go take care of this. I can only imagine this is probably coming from, Pusha T's diss track and other things that people have said, and probably whatever happened with his Adidas deal, he probably just can't let it go. So maybe that's what caused him to shake himself off and be like, you know what, I just gotta go. So you see him in the car, and you can tell just by the way he's driving that he has a lot on his mind. Just by the way he's just staring forward. And a lot of people's like, well, he's just driving. But, you can kind of tell that he's thinking about something. And if you notice, when he's driving in the beginning, it's daytime. And then about time he pulls up to what I'm assuming is his house, it's nighttime. So wherever he drove from, it took a long time to get to wherever he's trying to get to. Sorry guys, the allergies. Wherever he's trying to get to, it took him a long time to get there. And obviously that lets you know that whatever he's trying to do is that serious, where he's going to drive hours to go do it. And he pulls up to the house, or I'm assuming his house, and everything in the home is red. I'm assuming this is his basement, and then he walks into the studio, and everything in the studio is red. And I'm assuming that the red means that he's seeing red, that whatever he's about to say on his album is going to be like some crazy, vicious stuff, that he got a lot on his mind. He got a lot of people he's trying to hit up with some verses, and he got a lot of anger with him, and he's going to go into the booth and just kind of try to, take some shots at some people. And you can tell by the way he looks when he's standing behind the mic. He looks like he has a lot on his mind even then. Like he's like, you know what, this is time. I'm ready to let this off. I'm ready to get this off my chest because I'm not going to be able to relax unless I take care of this. And it pops up the logo for Scorpion, which I appreciate the font because Obviously, that's branding 101 to keep the same font in everything you release if it's all associated to one another. But Drake always picks fonts that's very interesting that most people do not use. I've never really liked that font, like, because I design logos, so I never use that font because I never really liked it that much. But, you know, it works for the branding purposes. It really stands out. And what I can say is that maybe Drake is a scorpion, and I think that's an obvious thing. But if you think about a scorpion, that is a type of creature where it's not just going to walk up to you and sting you and try to kill you. You have to provoke it. You have to get it angered. You have to frustrate it to the point where it's going to attack you, because at that point it's like, yo, you mess with me so much, I gotta take you out now. You got me in the corner. You got me at the point where I gotta get you out of here, because you know what I can do, but you still keep tampering with me. So I'm assuming Scorpion is applying to who Drake is. I'm not saying it is influenced by the beef between him and Pusha, because I know the name of the album was announced before that whole situation happened, but I'm thinking that that's the symbolism behind the word scorpion and everything that I think about that video. Once again, I really like this video. It was a really good trailer. Very simple, but it gets the point across, and artistically is really good. Now, I'm not a huge Drake fan, so that's a lot coming from me. So if you guys think I'm overanalyzing it, or if you have some other things that you saw in the video that I have not noticed, that I've missed, or if you guys agree or disagree with me, please hit the like or dislike button. Comment in the comment section. I respond to everybody. And please share this to your friends and kind of have a conversation with them about this. Thanks again for watching this video. I appreciate y'all.